All right, you're welcome to this session where we would be completing this site that has been that we have been using as our prototype, and this is how far we've come. So we will just be completing it by having this and bringing up this contents here. Okay, I will be using dummy contents for each of this section or container. So we will just be trying to complete this. Okay, so what I want to bring out is this news that is appearing here. So I would simply create a new section. You should be getting used to this by now. Section. Okay, so I just have, let me give it a H2 and call it news. Okay, I would simply use the inline styling to get what I want, and I want it at the center with text align center. This is a CSS declaration. Okay, it's a CSS declaration. The color should be blue. The color should be blue. All right, so should I go back and I would simply have this easily. So next is to bring out this beautiful section here, and to do that I would just create another section. Okay, and here I would bring out I'm using the flexbox, please. I would use the flexbox, and I will now have, since I'm going to be having four contents, one, two, three, four. So I would now create four div. The first one, the next one, the next one. Oh, please, and the next one. So I would just simply use inline styling here, and I'll give this a display flex. So to confirm what I've done, I would simply put 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to bring out everything in horizontal form. 1, 2, 3, 4, everything next to the first or preceding element. Okay, so here we go. We want to now make it resemble what we have here. So the section should carry a background color. The section should carry a background color. So still using this background color of blue. Okay, so quickly I would just throw light on external styling. So the next few things I'll be doing, I'll be using external styling so we can have a glimpse of what the external styling is. So three ways of to styling CSS: internal, inline, what we've been using. So now I want to bring out another way, which is the external styling. So I'll create a new file, call it style.css, and okay, style.css. So I would come and link it here using the link tag style.css. Okay, so I have created my external CSS file. All right, so whatever I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be doing it in my external CSS, having linked it correctly. Okay, so here I would create a class and call it okay, I'm not ready for that yet. I need to confirm my contents. So first things first, I would need header politics today and every other content. I will just copy them. Okay, so I'll break this down. So header cell politics today. Okay, so the next would be a paragraph, and I need to copy this. Okay, let me just use a dummy content. Let me just use a dummy content, and I will say lorem. Okay, I have my dummy content out. So this div, I need to give it a width. So let me say class. I'll call it div a. So here dot div a with the width should be 200 pixels so that everything could squeeze to one particular part. So 200 pixels. Yeah. So I have this, and I would want my colors to be white. I want the colors to be white, so I could easily use what is called the CSS combinator, and color white. Yep. All right. This should change it to white. So the same is to be done to the header div color h1, so color should be white. Very good. So this is what I have. This is what I have. So very conveniently, or to make things faster, I could just copy what I have here, paste it, paste it, and then paste it. So everything is coming out beautifully. They're coming out beautifully. I want to push them to the center. Okay, I would need space. I will need internal space in this section. This space is here. I will need space there. So let me create a class in the section for convenience. Don't worry, it wouldn't. I'm not dealing with background color, so it don't matter. So I'm calling it sectioned, and here, okay. So I need padding left. The padding left. Okay, let me use the one we've used before. So top right, bottom left. Okay. So top. I need let's say 20 pixels. Right. I don't need. Okay, right. I should have 20, bottom 20. All right, 20. So I should go and see a very good spacing. Okay, to centralize this now, maybe I'll need more left padding. I will need more left padding. I would need more left padding. Okay, so going back to my code, let me give my padding top right, bottom left. Let me give this 80, and okay, it is kind of small. 200. I just need to be somewhere at the center, and this is looking good. So I would need more spacing. They are all looking choked up. So for top, let me make top 30. Top right, bottom. I'll make bottom 30. Okay, very good, very good. This is looking like what I want. Looking like what I want, and finally, I would just simply try to create this, and this is what we refer to as the anchor tag. This is the last thing I would do. Then I'll stop. Every other thing are just simple. They are just simple contents which you can always change. So say click here to continue. So what continue? What I could simply do is to create a class, and I'll call this class click. And once I take this class to my CSS, so dot paste it, give it a color of orange, and I believe it should have changed to orange right here. Okay, it has changed to orange right here. I want spaces to be in between these things. I want spaces to be in between them. So Since everything is wrapped with a particular container, I can just give a margin for all sides 20 pixels. I think it's going to give me a very nice spacing just as we have here. Okay, so we use padding for internal spacing in a container, we use margin for external spacing in a container. All right, so I have my click here to continue button, and I want it to have space from the top, and so margin. Let me use the shorthand. Margin should be 30 pixels, and I should be having a very beautiful space at the top. Oh, it is not moving. Um, it didn't move. It didn't move. Let me see. Should I increase it, or let me use padding instead? Padding should work quite. Okay, it is not moving. I think it's because of the margin I already gave to the one before it. So let me simply force it or manipulate it by putting it in a div, and oh, okay, wow, putting it in a div, then ah, putting it in a div, sorry, okay, don't know why that was happening, made me to exclaim. All right, so yeah, I would say style, margin top 30 pixels. So let me place it appropriately, and here you go, it has moved. So 30 is too much, I would say 25 thereabouts. Okay, this look good. So I would just simply duplicate this, duplicate it. All right, so this would make my work to be complete. All right, so there you go, there you go. So we have been able to complete this our lovely page, and I would also want you to try and practice and replicate your own. Do it once, twice, thrice. Also check resources, and you get to see more things. And I would advise you to um, register with us, and get access to a lot of resources, a lot of resources. You get insights and mentorship too. So thank you very much. Wow, our site is looking good, looking really good, very good. Thank you very much.